Elden Ring has a vast open world, with many different unique areas to explore. The wonderful thing about this is that there's not one clear path. This gives the player full freedom to discover new areas in any particular order they choose. Unless, of course, you have a chat that genuinely wants to see you suffer. In today's video, we will be sent to hell against our will. And as a quick reminder for this run, this is my first ever Souls-like game. I am playing on keyboard and mouse only, and I am not using any summons. Enjoy. At the end of the last episode, we ended up fighting and beating the Tree Sentinel, which made me decide that I wanted a horsey of my own. At the Gatefront Ruins, we end up meeting Melina for the very first time, where she ends up giving us our spectral steed whistle. Immediately following this, she says, if you dap me up, I will allow you to turn those runes into levels. Then it was time to call on our horse friend and get used to the movement. Oh my god. Torrent! We then make our way back to the first church where we end up meeting Ronnie, where she ends up teaching us how to use summons that we can't actually use. We finally make our way towards Stormveil Castle where we're encountered by this giant that gives us a few problems. Okay. And after 2 embarrassing deaths, we finally take him out. But we learn a very important lesson here about Sites of Grace. Where the arrows are coming from? He spawns again! Thank God I dodged that. Okay, cool. We will chalk that one up to a lesson learned, but we had one more very important lesson to learn here, and that involves cliffs. Following our introduction with fall damage in this game, we end up making our way back to the ruins in order to grab the whetstone knife, which allows us to equip Ash of Wars on our weapons. In this area, we can also pick up the flail and the Lordsworn's greatsword. Then my chat instructs me that I should head towards the lake in Limgrave. Without my knowledge, I was guided to these ruins and told to open the chest. In a way, I think these rats were trying to send me a message, but without the knowledge of what would happen, and without the levels to deal with this area, we were sent to hell. Ensnared in a transporter trap. It's hell? Alright, I'm dead. Oh, I'm like completely stuck. Holy shit! Guys? That brother hurts. This is legit hell. Oh my god. I tried to fast travel out of the area, and the game literally tells me I'm trapped, so we make the most of it. We pick up the meteorite staff, and also some traveler's drip, before we end up finding Commander O'Neill, which at this point in the game, I am just not leveled for. So I man up and I run away. Hop on Torrent and get the hell out of there. But I do remember that I need the Site of Grace, so I grab that as well, and rest so that I will actually be able to get access to the Roundtable Hold, where we end up spending some more runes for some levels. Afterwards, I was told it's very important to speak with everyone at the Roundtable Hold, so I made sure to dedicate some time to go around and actually get to know a little bit of the characters and their background. But the final boss of this area, Fia, really wants to hold me, so we end up making the executive decision to be held by her and told that we are very warm. However, there is actually a fight in the Roundtable Hold. We end up dropping down and fighting Alberich, who at this point is our first NPC fight, but he does give us a courtesy bow, which I honestly respect. What the fuck? Okay. So let me play the game. I was also told that there was something else that I missed in the Limgrave Lake. He's gonna get wrecked. What the fuck? Agheel. Good. 1 HP, actually, though. There we go. Of course, my chat was still very vocal on my performance. After completing our first dragon boss, we actually make our way back to the Stormhill Shack and decide to head towards Stormveil Castle. So we spend our runes and we end up hopping on Torrent and heading right up that main road. I was not aware that the soldiers would actually try to follow me into the castle, so we end up having to make quick work of them, which is no problem, before we get that Site of Grace. We then walk into our first main boss cutscene.
Foul tarnished, in search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
In the same way, just like the Tree Sentinel, this boss took a lot of learning and a lot of attempts for me. Mainly because Margit has really slow attacking moves, and so it's very difficult for me to be extremely patient until I fully understood how the fight works. However, we were able to get him to phase 2 on our second attempt, before getting humbled. Harder late than I thought. Let's reset. The delayed attacks, man, I'm still not used to it. I'm panicking too much. Yes, I was panicking way too much and getting way too greedy on this boss, but there would be a few attempts that got me really close. The download was absolutely complete, and I knew what I needed to do to beat the boss, but I did need to rest at my IRL Site of Grace. So, at my very next stream, whenever I went live, I decided to get a few more warm-up attempts on Margit, and it went about as you would expect. Here we go. Nice. Phase 2 should be. Huge. Like, why can he do that? Yep, you probably could have guessed. It can't be a hazelnut video without at least a few chokes. But we finally had what we needed and got that last attempt out of the way so that we could beat Margit. Yes, this is my first time playing. Yo, what's going on, Pat? Dynasty mode and NCAA. You're so weird for that mode. I guess I shouldn't be doing those charge attacks. They're like kind of useless, right? All right. You don't want to pull out the hammer yet, man? One more attack, maybe? That sucks. Hammer time, hammer time.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
That time, bad timing. Ah! Ah! Panic! I'm panicking hard. Let's wait. Just wait, just wait. Too close, too close, too close. That's fine. I trolled. That's fine. Woo! Let me in there, coach. Let me in there. Come here, baby. Come on. Woo! I mean, with Margit down, the path to Elden Lord has now officially begun. And the satisfaction that I got from beating this boss truly made me realize how much I love this game. And if you want to follow along this journey with me, please like, comment, and subscribe. Nut Nation is a small but growing community, and we would love to have you. The links to my stream and to all of our community socials are going to be down in the description below. And with that, I'll see you next time, Tarnished.